Hello, everyone. Welcome. I know I said I wasn't streaming today, but plans got canceled on me, so we're streaming today. Switch today. It's downloading. Did I not? Oh, I did not. Will it let me? Yeah, well. Anyways. So, it's downloading stuff via system transfer. I got the Great Ace turning loaded up. That took 2 seconds. Master Duel is taking forever. And we got Yu-Gi-Oh! To opening, too. So, this might be a weird stream. We'll see. But yes. But as everyone, I hope you all are doing well today. The starting screen is done by Weedy. Check them out. Link in the description below. And then we're gonna wait a few seconds for people to come in. But I'm very much looking forward to the Arma Pia cards and Luna Lights. I like my Arma Pias and I like Lights for Luna. So those are like the main cards here. My thing came with a ultimate special pack. I have no idea what's in it, because there's the +1 pack that's always in the box. Which, they've done the +1 packs a bit differently. Instead of our cards inside the set, it's reprints. Which, I mean, either way, I can't use these cards in official play, and if it's reprints, you know, I always have cards to, well, most likely have the cards, but anyways, away somewhere, scrolled away. But yes, here we are. We're gonna do the ultimate special pack, whatever this is, folks. I'm not sure what. Ooh, an ultimate whale. Works your ace, one of Works your aces. Again, I have no idea what this is, what this pack really is, but we got one of Works your aces, ultimate whale, which looks very nice. So, put that to the side. Special cardboard. Hi Ben, how are you? Be doing well today. My plans got cancelled, so we're streaming, we're live. And I had to change. Well, I changed how I did things today, so yes, yes, you do. They feel nice, like they feel good in the hand. Especially compared to the original Joe cards. Okay, so this is the +1 pack. You could get a Gaga Go alternate art. We did not get Gaga Go alternate art. Luna Light Emerald Bold as reprint in the +1 pack. I mean, I'm not gonna complain to Luna Lights. Okay. Do I know the names of all these cards? No. But, oh, Hungry Hamburger support. Why though? Double Hungry Hamburger support. A new Gaia card. And then I have no idea. Nah. Oh, that's Monarch support. That's what that is. That's Monarchs. But yeah, I'll take the Hungry Hamburger support too, because I remember, again, I complain about, how the, Hungry Hamburger support just did not get any support after, like, its second wave. Unlike a lot of, collector whale sets. So, I'm like, it's about time. Nope. Hungry Hamburger, the new one, is Angry. Vanguard Sword. And I have no idea what this is, but it looks cool. Well, I remember the art. And I remember, like, I'm liking this card's effect. I just don't remember what it does. But I do take for ultimate will. I mean, I always take ultimate wills. But yeah, I missed this yesterday. So like it had to be picked up from the post office. Like I went, texted my dad and I'm like, "Can you pick this up from the post office?" Because you know, due to plans tonight. You know, that's true. It is very angry because of that, most likely. And that she says she would never have enough. One of the new Armor Pia cards. Yes! The new Lunarlight boss monster. Lego. Which is weird that the new Lunarlight supports reference for Tile Sisters, just because Selena, the person who used Lunarlights in Arc 5, has like zero interaction with the Tile Sisters. I mean, the only connections that they have is that they're both from the fusion dimension, but like still, that's like, why not make it a reference to Astro Phoenix at that point? The new Gambara Knight, Mama Pia, and one of the new Lunarlight cards. I hate the tab. I never have good luck with a tab, and I feel like I keep mentioning that because it's true. I never do have good luck with a stupid tab. New hamster card. Oh shoot, I skipped. But one of the new Armor Pia cards. I think this is just Do Warrior, and then a Tritual card, a TCG World Premiere card. But this is the first set to have Starlight back instead of Color Centuries. So I've yet to put a Starlight in general. I've put all the miniature rarities on stream. That's the first copy of one of the main deck Lunarlight monsters. Beast Sky Striker support. God, they need that. Besides Starlight. So if we could put a Starlight, that'd be great. Goblin Bug! I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Go and We Train too, but it's both. From what I remember. Go. Did I say enough gods, or did I say too many gods? But, to go with Ga Magician. I love these cards so much. Why do I like playing them? Why do I like playing decks that I cannot say? The other Lunarlight card, main deck monster. I have no idea. I think that's like the new Never Enough Ga. If we're Callie. Okay, that's a bit too money for Callie, but I can't, I mean, of course I can't impersonate Callie that well. But it's, you know, G-U-H. New Power Ranger support for that archetype. Generic Psychic support, retrain like the first like wave of Psychic cards, which is pretty cool. I think this Esper goes for this retrain of. But yeah, I think these are like the new heavy low archetype, aka like after White Forest and all that stuff. I don't remember what they're called, but I remember some of the cards in terms of like what they look like. If I'm going through these pretty fast, I'm sorry. My adrenaline is kind of up. And I believe this is, I don't think that's Action support. I think that's the new low archetype. I feel like I've seen this card a lot. From this opening specifically. And this is the new Atlantis monster. Oh shoot, I think I got a Starlight. Okay, so this is the first doll I've put on stream. Or in general, really. And it's... I don't know what this is. But I take it! Did we pull this? I feel like we pulled this as a different rarity. But again, I take the... Oh, did we? I guess not. But why do I feel like I've seen it? Oh well. If we bump into it, we bump into it. I have no idea what that is. But I take it. It's a landmark for the Forest channel. First Starlight. Just don't know what it is. I don't know what that is either. And I think that's part of a new low archetype. So, again, I remember what some of them are. Same energy of Lex unmaxing himself as the Flash. I have no idea who you are. Oh no, this is one of the new Vanquished souls. I see the VS in the name. That'd be a dead giveaway. VS means I vanquished soul. Fun. In fact, I also appreciate the like Grace turn took like 2 seconds to update, and Master Dude's just taking a sweet ass time. Good among the main deck of Lunalight monsters. Vanguard Soul's XC monster. Yeah. Go Power Rangers. Boom 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 boom. Handstone. I don't know. And Heroic Champion, they gave Heroic Champion a new card because for those who don't know, the character Nastro gives Excalibur to Yuma, so that's why it kind of, well, I mean, it's his own card, it doesn't necessarily go with Armor appears, like, exclusively, but, like, that's why, like, it got printed here because it was given to Yuma. The more you know. Okay, so that's a place out that one. Okay. I mean, honestly, Bogo, I'm happy Vanguard succeeds again. Just because I got the Lunalight boss monster and the go. It was just a common? Shoot, I didn't realize commons could be Starlights. I was about to say, I know I saw that card. But I guess, unlike Color Centuries, at least for OCG, commons could be Starlights too. Interesting. But I know I saw that card, but it isn't in the Hollow Pool. What is this card's name? Oh shit! It was like Mind Control. It was something like that for Psychic and Zababa, the new Zababa. It's like I can picture it. It's on for It's also on Emergency Teleport's artwork. The original version. We need more of a silver. Okay. And these, I feel like I'm getting the Nova's monster with its spell. And there we go. Place of all the Lunalight monsters. We just need perfume now. Just got the same world, twice in a row. Then I'd definitely be happy if we got perfume. I don't know if Armor Appeal cards have any hollows besides Gaga. Well, they do. The cover card, obviously, that's a hollow. New Cyberman. I hate that he's a warrior. Like, I like Cyberman getting a retrain, but like the fact that it's a warrior means it really doesn't work well with all Blue Eye support, which basically goes like, oh, if you have a spellcaster or a dragon, I wish we'd just go, oh, it's a dragon. Like how the new Kaiser Seahorse is a dragon. I think that's a bit silly, but, you know, Konami's gonna Konami. I have no idea what that is. It looks cool. I like the artwork. Okay. I don't know weight shields, but like again, I love opening OCG product. I feel like I have more fun with them than I do TCG, honestly. Besides rarity collections, even though OCG has they have rarity collections, because they have rarity collection for every 5 years. This was for first time we had rare collection. They did it 4 times for the 25th for us. I have no idea what this is. I think this is probably the new low archetype. Yeah. Again, I really dislike the pose. I'm skipping Zababa. Okay. And then Dog Flail Night guy we train for Flame Swordsman support. Because they made Flame Swordsman into an archetype, but I don't think anyone... Oh, I mean, besides nostalgia, I don't think anyone really cared about that archetype when that came out. Because I legitimately have heard nothing about it. Doesn't mean I didn't see anything, I just... Like, it just kind of was a thought in the wind. It just kind of gone and went. I think this is the first time we saw the Gabara Knight we train. I mean, I could be wrong, but Gabara, Bogum, and of the new Power Angel cards. He kind of looks like Fenwheel, cause still Fenwheel. Okay, last pack. Can we end with either Perfume or the cover card? I see something shiny. Hold on, did I get 2 Starlights? What the fuck? Did I get 2 Starlights? Hold on. What? I did! Kaiba Man! You know what? At least I know this one. That's fucking crazy. Yo, I need to open OCG products more. Yo. Sure. Never heard of getting 2 Starlights from a box before. Cool. I mean, I want to show off Ultimate Will and for Old Starlight, but like these are definitely the cards that, in terms of hollows, that I care about the most. Yes, that's awesome. Jesus. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Beautiful, man. Anyways, we're gonna switch over to Ace Attorney right now. Webcam. Boom. Gotta turn off the webcam real quick. Okay. Man. Okay, that was a great final fucking pack. Can we just say that? Like, shoot. I was like, you never expect last. I mean, you do hope the last pack luck comes in, but like, you never truly expect it to come in. But man, again, OCG products, man, they're fun. Don't like anyone tell you otherwise. I mean, I'm not gonna, of course, get every set because that's expensive, especially shipping from Japan and all that stuff. But like, I mean, you gotta wait a few weeks, honestly, to get the best prices on boxes. Because if you get it from when it first came out, it would definitely be more expensive. I mean, of course, but if you wait, but it go down always for Japan. Typically. I mean, shoot. But that just I'm stunned. I mean, again, if I was gonna get 2 Starlights, I'm happy that at least I know one of them. In terms of, like, what it is and what, like, what it is. So, oh my. I'm gonna be, what's the word I'm looking for? Stunned for a bit. I'm gonna be like, wow, man, can you believe that happened? Okay, there we go. This is loud, holy shit. Oh, no wonder it's loud. I'm blowing my fucking eardrums. How far along is this? 77%. We see how long we get. Look how fancy this is. Fancy. But man, I'm happy for Gaga Go and Balloon Ligo. And again, Kaiba man. Gotta put respect on Kaiba. Okay, good. But transfer seems to win off without a hitch. Which is very good. That's the one thing you don't want to have a hitch. I mean, maybe you do, but maybe not exactly great for us, I would.
I begin to think, Wilson, said Sholmes, turning his head languidly in my direction, that there is more to this case than that which we...
I mean, isn't that always the case?
Indeed, that there may be another part to this story that we are yet to discover. His eyes wandered, following the steam rising from his cup of herbal tea, leading him to the distant memory of that snowy evening. To the young lady collapsed on the pavement along Briar Road, and to the knife in her back. Lit in the soft glow.
One of the few times in Ace Attorney history where no one died.
And under the cover of a light fog, the curtain had risen silently on
I mean, they got stabbed, but they're not dead. And also, too, the more I thought about it, the more upset I am that Naruto got in trouble for, quote-unquote, getting Mr. McGill a non-guilty verdict, just because the case got dismissed. Technically, he didn't get a non-guilty verdict, because deemed not enough evidence, and it got dismissed. There's a difference, but whatever. Did you sleep last time, Mr. Naruto? No, not at all. It was an enormous hotel, wasn't it? The rooms were so luxurious, it feels like we were staying in a palace. And with all the gas lights trickling, it was brighter than day, even in the middle of the night. What about the enormous beds? After my time on the SS Bloom, I was again to waste a single inch of that space. I spent the entire time rolling from one side of the mattress to the other. Oh yes, it was really so of a night that you can only dream of normally. Except, when I learned that we owned 3 pounds for the rooms, the dream quickly turned to a nightmare. Oops, sorry about that. The building was so impressive that the entrance was so inviting, I just wandered in without thinking. In Logic House in Japan, that's some money we put a roof over your head for a whole year. God dang, Britain's expensive. I did try it, but I'm afraid I couldn't help my tears when we put, I feel like I've been taking a lot of jabs of the American healthcare system, but, private to the American healthcare system. I'm really am sorry. Well, never mind. Oh, to get political for like one quick second, it is hilarious, for from like staying from the sideline, seeing like Elon like retweeting, praising like Donald Trump, to like, but immediately he of calling him an idiot, that he hates Donald Trump now, etc., etc., is almost hilarious with like the tone, the heel. But anyways, that's all I had to say. Is besides, just the fact that it's hilarious. Never mind, we must find some more affordable lodging straight away, though. If we're not careful, a tiny strip will be used up in 10 days or less. London's a scary place. Good morning to you at this early hour. Oh, yes, well... Good morning to you, Lord Chief Justice. I also love when people have like multiple titles in their name, like not just Judge or anything like that. It's like Lord Judge, Mr. the Third Doctor. We have come to report on the outcome of the trial of Old Bailey yesterday. Sartre is amazing. She doesn't even bat an eyelid, even in the presence of her opposing Lord Strongheart. Yes, I believe you have a comprehensive initiation into British courtroom practices. Oh yes, it was very eye-opening. Thank you. And in accordance with your instructions, Lord Strongheart, Mr. Nodhope preferred his duties to Van. Yes, I've always been appraised of an events. You conducted a remarkable defense. You may consider the test pass. Oh. No longer are you a student from the Empire of Japan. You may henceforth claim to be a full-fledged lord. My country is delighted to welcome young talent from such a remote eastern island. Thank you very much. So I'm alone now. Now, I wish you could just walk into a courtroom, take over a case. If you win, you become a lord. Now, in a view of your new opponent, I have a fresh case in mind for you. I'd like you to take it on at once. I trust that won't be a problem. Another case? Already? I mean, most lords would die for that back-to-back cases. Nothing trains a lord better than practical experience. I'm sure I don't sense dissatisfaction, do I? It's just yesterday's trial ended unusually. I haven't quite come to terms with it. What's to come to terms with? The man was cleared. I mean, he might be burned alive, but he was cleared on charges! Who gives a shit what happens afterwards? What more you were hoping for? The capability of a defendant was not, at the present time, has been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will now be required to pull off a judgment. Well, Lord Van Zeeks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fellow, I couldn't have asked for a better defense. I mean, you could. But you're off the hook, so I guess it doesn't matter to you. I just can't help wondering if Mr. McGill really was innocent. Mr. Nodderho! It's just that I never managed to assert the truth. And then the trial ended. Well, you wouldn't need to let it trouble you for a second longer. So? What do you mean, Lord Strongheart? Magnus McGill passed away, immediately following the trial. No! What? Mr. McGill is dead? Oh look, doves for his passing. How kind of a dove. Man. Each time I see doves, I think of Face Off. There's so many, like that final scene when John Travolta's Nicolas Cage walks in and there's doves. I love that movie so much. It's so stupid, but I love it with a passion. It's stupid fun. I mean, whoever thought about getting John Travolta to act as Nicolas Cage as John Travolta, then Nicolas Cage as John Travolta as Nicolas Cage, deserves all the fucking money. It's some of the cheesiest fucking acting I've ever seen in a movie, and it's great. It's fantastic. I have 19 minutes and 40 seconds until my next engagement. Enough time to talk. I don't understand. What happened? How could he be dead? After the trial concluded yesterday, there was a great commotion in the Old Bailey. As you presumably recall, an omnibus had been wheeled into the courtroom. I mean, kind of the basis of the trial. Yes, of course, those are the scene of a crime which Mr. McGill was been accused of. Precisely. Well, while the bailiff's attention was devoted by some other matter, the omnibus went up in flames. No. How could such a thing have happened? This has been being investigated as we speak. By the way, the police have identified corpse inside the charred shell of a carriage as that of Mr. McGill, probably because of his blue hair. It's awful. The man must have slipped in while the bailiff's attention was elsewhere. But bailiff really needs to pay more attention. And how could that have happened? I'm not satisfied with the sound either way, but it's also being investigated as we speak. I love investigation. I mean, I guess that's how that works. Thinking back now, immediately after the trial, Mr. McGill did mention going back into the courtroom to look at the omnibus. My sister's fiance asked me if I was get a gun for the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship via Master Duel. I'm like, I don't have the time to try to grind out that event fully to even be nominated, to even be looked at for that. You have to have so much time on your hands, which I don't have, to do such a thing. Like, it's insane. I must be making tracks now. This is the time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection? Beginning to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself. An inspection of the omnibus? Not to my knowledge. I don't believe Scotland Yard had any intention of re-examining the carriage. I mean, because it would be pointless. The trial already ended. But then who was Mr. McGill talking about? Never mind that now. The yard is making a full investigation. This matter is no longer any concern of yours. Leave it to the police. You know, usually when we say leave it to the police, Scooby and the gang look further into it. Poor Mr. McGill. So, how did you find your first taste of the country's Supreme Court? Oh, I don't know. I mean, it was wow! Mr. Narho means the whole experience was steeped in the solemnity of Great Britain's long history. You know, I have such Yu-Gi-Oh! Brain rot, but like each time I see a word that remotely reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, I freak the fuck out internally. Like Psalm, I think, Psalm Judgment! Haha! The old man says no to your face! So really a world apart from our own judicial system in Japan, which is only a few short decades old. Satoru-san has such a way with words. And you seem to have a way of failing to find the right ones. Reminds me, you may have a problem. Maybe. Like, so there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card called Sludgy that first came out in Abyss Rising in the Zexo era. And each time I hear Sludgy, I think of that card. The card has such cool artwork. It's just like a Sludgy chillin'. And failing to find the right words reminds me of Khalifa trying to teach KO how to go Super Saiyan, because she does not explain it, and she explained it very Khalifa-ly. Man, I remember when that episode aired of Super and people were like, what? The tingling the tingling feeling in your back? That's how you turn Super Saiyan? And people were enraged about, not enraged, but enraged. But we're not happy about that. The judicial system here is for most events of the world. Learn all you can. This most advanced in the world, is it? It's fortunate that your very first try was a a simple film. That's what you fucking call that shit. Simple. That was simple. Yeah, I want to see complicated. That's like saying walking signs is simple because, oh, come on, here, we can't give you the hard stuff now. As I believe I mentioned yesterday morning, it was a try you can't lose. I don't mean to be a concentrated and strong heart, but that case was anything but simple. The circumstances of the case were so incriminating, I was stunned when I first heard them. In fact, I'm still finding it hard to believe that we managed to get a favorable verdict. I mean, again, the case was dismissed. I mean, I guess it's still favorable because your client got off, but like still like a verdict was technically handed down in a way. I mean, I guess it was handed down, but like it wasn't because of a jury system. Is something funny? No, my apologies. However, the fact is that you did receive a non-guilty verdict you set out to achieve. And you can only be attributed to exceptional talent when you agree. Well, I don't know about that. That cane looks like a key. Like you put in something and it would turn something. With a little handle thing it has. Well, never mind that. You can see my expectations are feeling immense. That is, at least, is an undeniable truth. And which is precisely why I presented the new case for you that I mentioned before. What's going on? What is he going to say before? Can you perhaps give us more details about the case you mentioned? Can we actually investigate the crime before him? Just tell me some more and the trial starts in 10 minutes. Don't worry, it's nothing so alarming or quite as urgent as the last assignment. In fact, this case is completely different. Oh, I see. Did he just wet my mind? I mean, you gotta be a mind reader sometimes. That is to say, no one has died as yet. And the trial will not be today. There's plenty of time to research the case, though. Thoroughly. English is difficult. 23 hours, 43 minutes, and 19 seconds to be precise. So the trial is tomorrow, then. Is everything alright? Oh, yes, I'm just a little confused, that's all. Yesterday's trial was... Well, left me wondering if I'm way cut out for being alone. Oh, Mr. Naruto. I don't know if I can stay staying in that courtroom again after Mr. McGill's trial. Yes, I nearly forgot. There's one similarity with yesterday's case. Once again, there's currently no one to advocate for the defense. Oh, you guys need to find more defense lawyers. If the situation remains unchanged, the trial will start tomorrow with the defendant unrepresented. You guys don't have, like, state laws? I mean, of course, we don't have states in Great Britain, but you know what I mean. Like, a state attorney or something like that. I guess it'd be, the Queen attorney or something like that. I don't know. If that happens, I need not to remind you of an inevitable outcome. The most terrible end awaits the defendant. To the gallows with them! Yes, that's right. Here we go again. I like, again, gallows is such a fun word. Gallows! I mean, without anyone actually being hanged, I would like to, like, just once be a judge and, like, and just, like, slam my gavel down. Just be like, the defendant will be fed to the gallows now, and snap my fingers, and then, like, a dango-wumpa noose comes out from the door and drag them off. That's fucked up. Anyways, moving on. Your time is up. You have to excuse me. I would advise you begin making preparations for tomorrow's trial. After all, the clock is ever ticking. There's now about 23 hours, 26 minutes, and 39 seconds until the code sits. Last time he mentioned 23 hours, he said there's plenty of time. And one more thing, Mr. Naruto. There's something I'd like to ask you. Oh, what's that? Become the molecule we all have inside. Poo, 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 poo! Yesterday we remarked upon something that you intend to see through the will of your late companion, Mr. Sogi. If I was a judge, I would be Tomoe Kuma. Let's be honest, I would not be taking anything that seriously. I'd be like making jokes, making references. Mostly Yu-Gi-Oh references at the most inappropriate times. It'd be like, you know, like, oh shoot, what would be a good one? What would be a good example? Like, oh, I was eating a hamburger. You mean like a hungry hamburger? Actually, I got a question. If a hungry hamburger means an angry hamburger, will the hungry hamburger eat for hungry, the angry hamburger because it is hungry? You seem to be too Come on, defense! Time's up! It's the prosecution's time. It's like, Your Honor, we haven't gone yet. My clock says you've been going for 10 minutes. Past the limits. I'd be interested to hear exactly what you mean by that. Inside 34 seconds. Oh well, Kazuma has always used to say you think that he wanted to learn the greatest justice system in the world so he could change ours in Japan. I can also say it is super satisfying to like remove the Joy-Cons and putting the back end. Way more than the Switch ones. Now that he's gone, I like to work towards that myself. And there's another thing. Oh? Another thing? Continue. On the way here on the steamship, he said something to me. It was something very important I have to do. Something very important. And what exactly would that be? He never had a chance to tell me. I suppose he wouldn't have done it if he ever made it to Great Britain. You have time. I know the power of magnets. Well, thank you for a enlightening discussion. Mr. Naruto, what's this all about? Mr. Soki never once mentioned anything of the sort to me. I urge you both to focus the attention on my hand. I've taken the liberty of summoning the police inspector in charge of the case. Oh my god, I love Garrison so much. He'd be able to appreciate you of the details. Actually, I hate to say this because I like Gumshoe a lot. Actually, no. Detective Bright, from Duel Destiny is probably my least favorite. Cause I like Emma growing up. I'm not so a fan of Emma pre Apollo Justice. But the Magnet is the best film. Oh, I do love that Walmart like shipped out like a orange cream Coke ball and piece of flavor Pringles. It go like, and if they had with my Switch 2, they had a note saying, oh, like, you know, like basically Mario saying thank you, that like accent, and like I'm like, oh, that's super cool that they did that. They had to pay shit for Pringles and Coke, baby. How long has he been there? So I wish you the best of luck. And bid you farewell. Because it's like, I like Gumshoe, but like, I don't know if I can say I like him better than Emma. like post Apolojustice, because I love Emma post Apolojustice onwards. And no, it's not just because of the snackaroos. I feel like she fits more into her own character, because I feel like in her appearances before Apolojustice, it was Maya, but like science. There's something very important that I have to do. Customer son. I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't play a factor, Ben, but it's not the main reason. I like her personality, and I like that she hates all the prosecutors that she works with. It's relatable. I wish I knew, but honestly, he never told me. Anyways, we had bad talk to the detective, don't you think? Yes, you're right. I hope I'm just imagining it, but I wanted to say he looks pleased to see us at all. I wonder how much money this costs to build this room. Could we trouble you? What do you think? Ah! Lovely rubber, isn't it? What's the rubber guy do with anything? Listen to me, you young Japanese upstart. So floppy about the rubber doesn't get every ingredient eating out of your hands, you know? But Satoru told me it was foolproof. I'm a busy man, a very busy man. There's a crime scene to investigate, but I'm here to give the likes of you a talking to. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Can you imagine what the other officers would be saying, huh? Haven't seen Garrison anywhere, have you? No, he's too busy with the bigwigs these days. All because some bumpkin who's here on a jaunt from a country that I never heard of. Hear that whipping sound? That's my repetition of a yard going to taverns. Man, I like Garrison a lot too. I like Gumshoe, but like sometimes Gumshoe gets on my nerves, I'll be honest. So like that might be a hot take. I'm not sure, but I think Gumshoe's like my third favorite detective in these games. Well, then again, this is Lang from investigation games. I don't know. I have to think about that. There's no need to rip us apart as well. I don't believe we've been introduced. This is Mr. Ryusuke Naruto, defense slow. Huh? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Naruto's judicial assistant It's lovely weather we're having today, isn't it? It is unseasonably fine, I grant you. London's winters don't see a lot of sunshine. Unbelievable! How did she pull it off? Magic! She has, that's what the kids say, the whiz. So Lord Stronghorn asked me to fill you in on the case. My name is Tobias Garrison. Expector Garrison to you, of the Scotland Yard. Garrison? Expector Garrison? What's the matter with Satoru-san? The power of being a woman. I mean, hey. Like, if you know how I work it, Ben, you know how I work it. Yay! Master Duel is finally done. Hold on. Real quick. I'm gonna redirect this download to this first. Gregson. You know, Ben, thank you for correcting me. Because I would be saying that the whole time. Wait, what? I don't know. My brain just fills in stuff sometimes I should. Expector, are you perhaps the Expector Gregson? You're acting like you know this man, Miss Satoru, but he's a London detective. But I do know him. Very well, in fact. Very well. Yes, you switch prominently in the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, is that publication? What's it called again? Ransom Magazine? Okay, what card is... Honestly, Garrison, it's not a Yu-Gi-Oh card. So, Garrison was one of my classmates in high school theater class. He was a grade below me. Cool guy. Nothing against Garrison. But even though I was supposed to take my midterm and finals for theater, I somehow got out of that because, you know, the perks of being a senior in high school, the school I went to, was you get to skip your midterms and finals, which begs the question of what's the point of them. But besides the point, but since I was taking 303 instead of 304, I had to take the midterms and stuff. I don't know how I got out of it. I didn't even try to get out of it. I did. It was like I didn't even try. Like, I remember Garrison's like, he didn't say anything. He was cool about it, but he's like, he was like, he would look at me sometimes when when the mention of midterms and tests and field came up. He would look at me like, I can't believe you got away with that. I saw lately that we have a 40% in literacy accurate in literacy rate, which like 40% of students cannot read. I just recently saw that. So to answer your question, Ben, very poorly. And I know to get news off of TikTok and like YouTube shows and social media, it's not necessarily accurate. But like, you know, teachers are saying like, look, I have students in 7th grade, and maybe like one of them can like keep up. Again, that's not like, you really can't use that for anything, because what does that truly mean? But like, if you go by that, very poorly. And also too, like, it's very much encouraged to pass students on. Sorry if you have dogs barking. I very much should have not passed any of my Spanish classes, but I did. I can't speak I could speak Spanish. Me gusta leche. But that's kind of basically it. I don't know how to pass. I think legitimately just doing the homework got me through Spanish 1 through 3. Like, I failed every quiz and test. Like, I should have not passed at all. But I did. I passed with C's, because C's make degrees. And, like, I did Spanish just because, like, it goes like, oh, you get an advanced diploma, which means jack shit, compared to a normal diploma. Because all that anyone cares for is, like, you pass high school. Besides colleges. Colleges would be like, oh, you got the advanced diploma. Which, colleges are a different subject, but, yes, so, I think the American, public school system needs to be, like, totally, not uprooted, but, it definitely needs to change. 100%. Oh, and that publication, oh, we love that. That's why Inspector Garrison, Mr. Sholmes enjoy a wonderful, friendly rivalry. Really? Your wife is a great Mr. Sholmes? That's incredible. Well, I don't know about that. Mr. Sholmes is a professional like myself, of course, but he does come up with the goods from time to time. Like, also, too, I know, like, also the school system isn't like TV shows and stuff. Like, they can't rope learning around a single student. But, like, man, they just make me not give a shit about, like, learning in school. They just can't. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh man, shit, I remember when Trump got into office in 2016 when I was still in high school. I remember the day he got into office. I was like, you know, for one thing we can say now about our country is we got the first WWE Hall of Famer. And as president, baby, let's go. Of course I was saying that jokingly because, you know, people were like, some people were like really upset. And I think in my mind it's just like in a way to like kind of lighten it up a bit for people. I mean, of course, you know, politics really brings out emotion in people, so of course that was probably an insensitive thing to do. But yes, I definitely made a comment like day one. But like, shoot, I remember in high school people were like, I don't want to say freaking out, but like some people were well, you know, I wouldn't classify any of them as freaking out, but like people were super fucking passionate about that election in 2016. And I'm not saying politics doesn't, you know, deserve passion, but like sometimes, you know, it's good to step away, take a breather, then come back to something. Like, you know, it ain't worth to getting all upset about some things. You know, like, put that energy you would have into, like, worrying or being upset into something, like, you want to see change. You know, like, if you think, like, you know, for example, if you believe abortion should be accessible, and if it's legal in your state, because you know some states is very illegal, like, I'm sure you can do like volunteer work, or like at like clinics or something like that. I'm not sure if you can do volunteer work at clinics, but like, you know, I'm sure it's like something you can do to help out. But like Georgia, I'm going all over the place, but like Georgia is currently this case where a mother who's pregnant is currently brain dead. She ain't waking up, but she's pregnant, and the baby is still alive. They cannot kill the mother, like unplug her. The family can unplug the mother, due to Georgia law saying since that fetus has a heartbeat, they cannot kill the fetus. So like, you know, I'm not saying what's correct or incorrect in that situation, because that is a very complicated situation that I cannot say. I definitely cannot say what's correct or not correct in that situation. Besides, the government probably shouldn't have a say in such complicated matters such as that. But it was like, you know, you just hear the families like, we wanted the baby to be born, but it's so hard to see, like, you know, the mother being interviewed. It's like, it's so hard to see my daughter like that and not being able to moan because we have to keep her on life support because she's like pregnant. Like, that's very heartbreaking to see. But anyways, let's back to Ace Attorney. And I'm definitely not gonna say I know answers to like politics or anything like that. What the fuck do I know? I know nothing. But, you know, I'm not gonna act like Ian's an opponent or like discussions about that is an opponent from time to time. Mr. Jones is equally complimentary about you, Expector, isn't he? You've earned his highest praise. Gregerson is the pick of a bad law of all the Scotland Yardos. Those were his words. That's his highest praise. Well, Mr. Jones isn't particularly known for giving compliments, you see. That he's not, and thanks to that magazine, my name's known all over London town now. That's great, isn't it? I have to admit that. See, look, Ace Attorney, done, nice. Now Mario Kart World can, like, I don't care what's after that. I got all the things I'm using, like, updated. I have to admit, to start that, I was a little, well, flattered by all the attention. Everyone wanted to shake my hand, and my reputation on the yard went through the roof. Well, that's wonderful. No, it's not! It's nothing more sensitive than men on the streets. People always look at me now. They're whispering rumors about me under their breath, I'm sure. Don't. Okay, that actually kind of upset me, because it reminded me of Rise from the Ashes. And, I would stand by. I think Rise of Ashes ruins Edgeworth's character arc throughout the trilogy. Solemnly, I believe that full-heartedly. But that's for the ranking case. But like, I don't think that case really. I think it basically ruins Edgeworth's character arc. Rumors. Are you quite sure? He was changed since he started appearing in those stories. Fame's gone to his head. Stuff like that. Gosh, do you really think people are saying such mean-spirited things about you? Like I said, they're whispers, so I can't catch exactly what they're saying. But I know what folks are like, that's true, they would say stuff like that. I'm sure what they're saying. As sure as eggs is eggs. I get the feeling this detective could be very hard work. Oh dear, perhaps a son wise to fame does change people. I mean, yeah, fame is a bitch like that. So about the case that Lord Chief Justice mentioned before. Never to tell, Willie. As far as we concerned, the yard, it couldn't be simpler. Oh, that's always a fun case. Oh dear, that probably means. But as far as we're concerned as Lowe's, it couldn't be more complicated. I wish you were wrong about that, but I have a nasty feeling you're right. A young woman was walking along the pavement on Boulevard Road when she was stabbed from behind. Talk about knife in the back, am I right? Fortunately, it wasn't fatal, but she's still laid up in the hospital, unconscious. That's despicable. What kind of coward would attack the poor woman from behind? I suppose you would have to finish whoever it was off with a Sartor takedown, would you? Doesn't need a hero though, Mr. Naruto. I really like that sprite. I feel like there's so much sass and sprite. Brace yourself, we get you of anger now. You don't like Sartor when she's angry. Anyways, at the subject of a whirlwind of investigation, the criminal was arrested. He barely had time for a cup of tea after the incident took place, to be honest. So, there must have been something left of that scene that led you to directly to the culprit. Or perhaps the reliable witness who recognized the person in question. Let me stop you right there. You wasted your time on this one. Sorry? There's nothing you can do. There's no way to help the bloke now. Whatever not. Simple. The prosecution has been assigned to the trial tomorrow. It's Lone Bronk Van Zykes. I don't know how to say his name. You sound like you heard of him then. Oh, we might have faced him in trial. Oh yes, we're very familiar with Lone Van Zykes. Believe it to be the harbinger of death itself. The Reaper of the Bailey. Lord Blanc Van Zykes, who faced in court only yesterday. Mr. McGill told us about him before the trial, didn't he? When Van Zykes stands for prosecution, the carver accused his sacrificial lambs. Oh, also too, there was a GameStop in New York that stapled receipts to the Switch 2 boxes, which caused the staple to damage the Switch screen. Very smart for that GameStop, huh? Fucking dude, why were you inclined to believe that is a good idea? To staple a receipt onto a Switch 2 box? Like, I'm not sure how, like, of course GameStop says it's all down to one still, but like, that's, come on, man. Be small, be small. And every single trial in which he's been prosecuted, the accused has also been damned. The Reaper of Bailey, this Reaper of Bailey nickname. I suppose he owned it because every defendant he advocates is found guilty. Is that it? Well, if that's the case, we should inform the Inspector that in yesterday's trial against Lone Van Zeeks, Mr. Nodhood secured a... Okay, so we're gonna put away it as him getting a vote of not guilty. Which, I mean, I disagree. I mean, yes, but like, also no, but whatever. Ha! And whatever. I think... That means that even against the Reaper of Bailey, it's not impossible to save a defendant. I mean, our defendant died. I don't think he was saved. He was burnt alive. No, you really don't have a clue, do you? What do you mean? What? I like how he puts his chips in his pocket. What happened to the bloke man, huh? He's dead. Magnus McGill came a chopper in that army bus when it went up into flames. A copper in that army bus. So you can't roughly say you saved the defendant, can you? I mean, we did for like 2 seconds before he became like just early recognized him, but like just boned. What are you saying? Look, if Van Zeeks can get dirt to stick on everyone, he'd be a miracle worker. But that's not how it goes. He doesn't work miracles. He works magic. Black magic. I like a good case of black magic. Yeah, but that wasn't our fault. That was the Case 5 killer, I think. Oh my god. Case 5? I know we're not there yet. That's next case, of course. But has my 2 favorite fucking witnesses, I think, you ever cross-examine in court. Like, up there. Of course, you know, I'm being a bit hyperbolic, but like, oh my god. I forgot the names, but like, the Waluigi and like Wario, parodies. Oh my god, I love him. I love him so much. Maybe get long think about that, about you. Are we really supposed to believe that? What? Well, 30 units requested. I'm very nearly out of ships. So I'll be heading back to the crime scene now. We're still carrying out a few investigations though. Sorry if you hear the dogs barking. It's by what you said, Danny, where the incident took place. That's correct, ma'am. And if you head over to the home cells, you meet the criminal himself. You bring him as a criminal away? He's as good as shaking like a leaf in his cell, he is. I give you a chuck of nothing else. He's inmate 53. Speak to the jailer and he'll show you the way. Inmate 53. Thank you. So there's no helping anyone against the Reaper of Bailey, they say. Something troubling you, Mr. Nardaham? To tell the truth, when I recalled the trial yesterday, I can't stop myself from shaking. The idea of facing the Reaper and Co again is... Well, if you think it's too much for you, there's no shame in turning the case down. That takes courage too. But if the man they're arrested is innocent... Well, you can imagine he'd be shaking like a leaf in his cell. And I, for one, wouldn't find the sight of that funny. So, if I'm honest, I'm still reeling from the shock of yesterday's events myself. But I'm really not sure if I'll be able to help this man, whoever he is. But I would like to try. So I think I'm gonna make some inquiries. Will you help? You everything you had to ask? After all, I'm your judicial assistant. Thank you. So then, shall we? Yes! Let's go. Man, I do like sprite work, but like, Ace Tony really did a good job translating from 3D sprites. Well, Dude Yesterday's was a bit of a rough patch, but like, you know, they really improved the 3D sprites and like 3D models, and I think the way they did do a good job carrying out the Ace Attorney spirits and the 3D models. Okay, let me save. And we switch it over to the Master Duel. I wonder how long this is gonna take. Cool. Forever. Konami! Oh, it's probably gonna have to do a data download too. Which might take a bit. I just thought about that. Oh no, okay, I downloaded everything. I mean, I'm not complaining. Shoot, I wasn't expecting that. Construct. Again, I might do mini ghouls here. Oh, I guess my new deck. Again, I have to think about that, but I mean, honestly, sometimes yes. I'm gonna try to organize playing cards. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh cards as my opponent chooses. Well, we go first or second. Well, more than that, but. Gonna try to multi-task here. Opening up double nightmare font. Interesting. Let me see how well this is gonna go for us. Well, I'm kind of somewhat more confident than I will be. Yeah, that sounds about correct. That sounds about correct, Ben. Let's say, it's like, there's very well times that people were like, oh yeah, go first, have fun. Okay, so there's Centron. We still see how this goes. I'm still, I wouldn't say fully confident, but I feel decently not panicked. And we're going to go for a Centron combo. It's gonna be a lot of synchro summoning. Gotta get the stupid sarcophagus out. It'd be nice if I had an Nibiru in hand. Watch this give me my draw, since I mentioned it. I'm gonna draw a Nibiru for turn. Just watch. Then we're gonna special summon them all back. Oh, my Switch went dark. This been a long well, I'm not sure about how long it takes for the Switch to go into West mode, but yeah, we've been here for a bit. I mean, I've made decent progress organizing this my cards. But we'll switch to West mode. I know, why milestone. And it ain't. Oh, that looks smooth. And it ain't for me. Blabbing. For my opponent taking way too freaking long in Master Doom. Okay. Draw. Now I'm at phone, baby. Okay, let's add lows, yeah. Add to the hand. Oh yeah, so Master Duel recently had an update that you can craft some banned cards that you couldn't craft before, like Dust Trap Shoot. And El Niños is just not in the game. I mean, I know why El Niños is in the game, but it's sad. I want my boy. Well, yeah, it's our turn. I honestly kind of forgot it was my turn though for a second. Can I play? Thank you. There's definitely one smoother. Are you gonna negate that with your constant Blazer Dragon? Cool. Spew it! Because all I really need is 2 Yubels and attack for game. But just in case, I'm gonna have some assurance. No try to. I'm gonna try and play this as small as humanly possible. Why would I go spell that? Can you negate? Or I should say negate bows. Yes. And end the battle phase. Ew. That's disgusting. No, not disgusting, but... Yeah. Actually, I do have a solution. But first, Nightmare Pain! Nightmare Pain! Okay, if I pull this off, I'm gonna be proud of myself. Okay. Son of a bitch, I was super poly. Ooh! Did not see that come. I mean, I should have saw that coming. But I did not see that coming. Okay. I still got options. Not as good options. Okay, no, I can make this work. I can make this work. In theory, I can make this work. How much time do you really have, so? It can't be that much. Well, I can't. Oh, because it's trying to give summon. Let me do that. But I can. No. Cool. Actually, hold on. I'm locking to fiends, am I? Well, no. Hold on. No, I'm not. Well, I can't summon and, kinda. To affect monsters. Weird. No, I wanna do. Weird. Oh well. I'm probably like locked into something and I don't realize I'm locked into something. It's like I kind of need a gun for gold here. Oh, now I can do. Yeah, there's something blocking my anaconda. Okay. Now. Fuck. Yeah, no, anaconda's not appealing. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Bad effect. Oh, you can spread 7 fiends from Bowser's face up on the field. Okay. Cool. What you got, Buster? I know, weaning the cards helps. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. I'm out just one. I'm out just one. I'm out just one. Oh, I'm out just one. Okay. Boom. And then we go into attack with your bow. Main phase 2. Gustav Max! Boom. That's how you use Gustav Max in this deck. I don't think I've really done that. But you're supposed to attack with 2 your bells and then just XC summon Gustav Max for game. Never not had, yeah, exactly. Never not had. Never doubt it for a second. I am an expert dueling. I swear. I'm good foes. See, I love like playing a game and just like kind of like not stumbling my way through it, but like realizing I had game like after playing through it. Okay. That might come very much in handy here. It's like there's not too much restrictions in like in your bill or like at all, so like I'm just not used to that being a thing. Like Exorcisters, I'm expected to be locked into Exorcisters because a lot of the cards lock you into Exorcisters. But like again, something like your bill, not really a thing. So much. Man, this game does run a lot smoother with the Switch too. Like it looks a lot better. Actually, no. Destroy a card? Yes. Yeah, let me activate my 2 hand traps. Seems like a great idea. Okay. So, well, actually, this might be a bit silly technically, but there's a point to this. Mostly that, honestly. You bell. Tail incarnate. Link off into my Anaconda. Don't want any unless you got your goon, hun. Look at him. Look at him. Wise. That's fine. Okay. Activate Grave Skoma's effect. Get out OG Ubel. Get out the Phantom of Ubel. I do shuffle Spirit and Terror. Deck. And then we activate my Anaconda's effect to make us not expect to summon for voice of the tone. Gotta do these things to know. I keep jumping for gun with Anaconda, but I didn't this time. I activate my Anaconda appropriately. I didn't go off prematurely. The Dragoon made them surrender. The power of a Dragoon. God dang, 100. I take it. How are we looking in terms of... Oh, we got money. Okay. Again, we're looking for our last alternate out here, so... Okay, we got 1 Ultra Pack. So I remember when Turnabout released. I think it was Galactic Overload, if I'm not mistaken. A reference to a duel we never seen dubbed. A fun duel, but we never got over here in America. Oh no, it's not in the spot. It's not in the pack spot. Oh, go, ghost. Cyber's Wedge Dark Sanctuary. Dark Sanctuary is an ultra really game. I have all the cards. Dark Sanctuary, really? We gotta talk about that. And yes, I'm knocking down the Dark Sanctuary. Okay, we gotta shake. Cosmo Town. So now that's a good field spell. Wipe out Cosmo Town. I don't want to talk about it. New Frontier. Well, because they gave me a poo-poo deck too to play against it. As if it's like Super Pacific. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck, but mentions a single monster's material, but banishing it from yeah. Okay, yeah, but it's as Super Pacific as I thought it was. Look, we got door-to-door driver to go with our go. Okay, we got Peacock and we got Ice Jade. Cool, we did not give alternate. Wait, which one? The Peacock? I don't think this came out in Arc 5. If I'm not mistaken, this came out for Fusion. Well, that did come out in Arc 5, this Fusion one, though. Oh, this. Of a, Sequel Fusion. This came out in 5Ds. Baby, you say used it. To summon his Dragon Knight thing. Well, to be fair, Arc 5 did have a lot, and I mean a lot of different fusion spells in that show. Like, you would die if you did a drinking game about how much different fusion spells that that show had. But this came out in 5Ds. Even though it kind of does seem like, in a way, a Arc 5 spell, because, you know, 5Ds only had one fusion summon to his name, and it was to one Mr. Yusei Futo. Dakini. Sure, let's go to Dakini. Dakini doesn't have a animation. Shame on this game. Shame. I'm assuming this has like all the Cyber Angels. Oh, feature cards. If Dakini's in here. Eaton. Does it not have? Oh, Benton's left though. Benton's the Bella of a Free and oh, card show. One of them. See, this game makes no sense sometimes. It was like, what was it? It was Dragon Knight. I can. We're looking it up via Master Duel. It was a 10 promo too. It was the cover card to his own pack. Here it is. Dragon Knight, Draco. Yes, I don't know how to pronounce the last word. But yeah, this is what Yusei used in 5Ds against Team Unicorn, everyone's favorite duel. Where he just fucking baits them into attacking for game, baby. But yeah, this is for like, for one fusion. Well, that's why you have to search Dragon Knight. It lowers it down a bit. But yeah, so that was like for one fusion summon. I think was there a ritual summon in 5Ds? I know there was in Zex, so Zexa had 2 fusion summons that I can remember and 1 ritual summon. The rest were basically XCs. I mean, one thing I do appreciate Arc 5 doing was like spreading below them for different summoning mechanics. I do appreciate that a lot. Oh, let's open up free packs real quick and then I end stream. That's great. But Dark Scorpion Boogaloo! Look at them. Look at them. Actually, they didn't look that great in that artwork, to be honest. Their own individual card artworks are so much better than that card. And then a Neo Bubba Man. Do with that as you will. Metamorphosis, baby! Very bad card for very good reason. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun, it's been a blast, it's been a fun blast. Tomorrow would be more, Lako and Jones. Yesterday we only got 7 copyrights. Let's see if we could be 8 tomorrow. And then Mo, Great Ace Attorney. Well, technically you could summon him via the, retrain of Flaying Wingman. He lets you summon, like, any, anime hero level 7 or low, and knowing its summoning condition, so you can choose him out that way, if you so choose to. So technically, they did give us a way to summon him much later on. But will you want to? Probably not, but you can now. Yay. But more Great Ace Attorney Saturday. So again, thank you all for coming out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day.